Everybody, gonna play my second match of the Intrigue Mix tournament with HvB. That's probably not even approximately how you're supposed to say that, but anyway. Got a shepherd, got bridge with gainers and villages and stuff, so you have to do that. Yeah. Gotta get your draw up for the bridge mega turn, and lots of actions for Herald to hit, so no trashing, but well, Necromancer technically, but no good trashing. But certainly plenty of stuff to make the engine work. You do need would be nice to hit 5 anyway to get an archive, but otherwise it's not like that important to hit 5 necessarily. So I'm probably just going to open with a pawn actually. With an Ironworks, I guess. You probably get a second Ironworks. Seems pretty. You could get a silver. I don't have any problems with someone who wants to buy a silver here. Like, that's totally fine with me. I just think I'd rather have a pawn. Definitely archives really nice for like seeding shepherd as well. So I can either just take the $4 or I can risk drawing the Ironworks dead. I'll just do the risky thing, it's more fun. So he gets an Ironworks. Now the question here is whether I ought to go ahead and get this second Ironworks now, or, you know, gain the mill. I think I probably will just go with the second Ironworks. It's like gaining the mill will get me to $3, but that's not. 3 is pretty much useless here at this point. Now the pawn going card coin is a little more risky because there's like 4 cards in here I can draw dead. So I probably will not do that at this point. He gets a shepherd, which is fine. He gets a necromancer, which is also fine. This is still not getting me up to 4. Okay, that's good. So the question I think is necromancer or shepherd. You don't need to add the bridges particularly until you're drawing deck more. I mean, they're fine. The bridge is also fine for getting archives, which are nice. I think I'm going to go with the shepherd. Gets a mill. He gets a copper trash, which is nice. Pretty nice for him. Hitting like an estate is not that great. It's okay here. I mean, obviously some points lost. And Herald seems premature to me, but maybe not. I guess I should Ironworks for something beforehand to get into the shuffle. Question is what? I don't really know if that was necessarily all that or the right thing to do there, but so I can get a couple 4s here, or I can try and get another archive. I apparently decided to go for trying to get another archive. Expect him to take an archive here, but you don't have to if you think you can draw it with shepherds. I will just take the estate now and draw big with that. I don't particularly expect that I'm gonna have enough money to use the buy, though that may prove false. I might have been able to use a buy, but I'm not sure. Would really prefer to have estate set aside just for, I don't know, I'm discarding those, that doesn't mean anything. So maybe the bridge would have been nice there, or the pawn. I don't know, if I don't have $8, it doesn't really help me that much. Like getting another pawn isn't that great. I'm gonna draw a lot of cards this turn. That's a nice hit for him. Hopefully I get at least one more mill. Hopefully we split the mills, but that's not a huge deal. I wouldn't say. I feel ahead, but like not way ahead, and it's not clear. It may just be like first player is my main thing. Depends a bit on how good this turn is. I do have another pawn, so I mean this isn't likely to help me, but I think I'm going to cantrip the pawn first and see if I drew another green card. I could have cantrip. Actually, I should probably. We'll see if he lets me. I'm gonna try and gain 1 mil, so. So that was a lot of draw there. Now I can try and get a bridge in hand. And maybe another buy with a pawn might actually do something for me at this point. Okay, so that was good. It was in fact very good. Necromancer would mainly be nice just for some emergency draw. You get some control over what you stonemason or zombie mason, but I would have liked to see a lot more green in this hand, of course. I don't actually know if it matters that much which one to take now. I'll probably just go with the estate here. Hopefully we find another green card. No. This turn is looking to be pretty sad. Well, I mean, it's still decent enough. I think. Should be anyway. Next turn should be pretty good. Could get Necromancer now. What is in there? A mill? No. Maybe want an actual farming, actual village. Now we have to hope we find a shepherd. So we're going to have about 30 green cards in our hand. He's about to have a good turn. I really don't. I mean, if he draws that this turn, then I would say it was worth it. Otherwise, I don't know about it. He just has the one shepherd. I guess he's probably going to draw it. Or not. Well, we don't really have the buys to do the pile out that easily. He might green this time, which will make the mountain pass bit a little bit interesting. Okay, he's not greening. if I overdraw a lot, which is not likely to happen at this point, it wouldn't have been impossible if I had a shepherd in my first hand, because I would have been able to draw, you know, like 5 or 6 cards. I mean, I would have discarded for like 10 plus 10 draw or something. I don't know, net 4 cards or something, but then I might have been able to do the ironworks and the archives. That wouldn't have been impossible at all. But I don't think it's going to happen unless I have a shepherd hiding in here. So should probably put a shepherd in there with the ironworks, though that might make the chaining finish maybe is less likely if I do this, but I still would rather give myself a shot at drawing. I don't know that I'm going to overdraw, but I'm going to play it as if I might, so. Okay. Another shepherd. I have too many shepherds, actually. I think. Would have been nice to get one archived. Maybe I can still manage that. No, probably not. So I can probably play another bridge. Or get another bridge. And I'm definitely not going to do the overdraw thing this time. There's no way. I don't know that that was ever that feasible. Last card is a necromancer. So. If I had a shepherd in the thing, I would trigger with all these green, but if I had a shepherd on an archive, but I don't, so I can't. Now I need to think about he's got quite a bit of archive stuff going on, so that's definitely something to watch out for. I don't know. I don't know that he's going to be able to overdraw such that he could empty. That probably is not a legitimate fear, but I'm still slightly nervous about that, so. I guess I could have done a smart herald thing. That might have been good. Too late now, though. This will all be good anyway. See what he bids. I'll probably take the bid. No matter what. I mean, maybe not no matter what, but I think I'm willing to go pretty high. One sort of sad thing is that the Necromancer's with the pasture, but I may just take the pasture. He only bid 8. Well, I'll take those points. I don't expect him to be able to finish here, but maybe. I don't know. That can't be in the cards. If my heralds hit, I may be able to lower the estates a decent amount. With ironworks or something. I don't know. My base gains right now are 3, 4. I have 8 gains, so that's enough to pile. And potentially more if the ironworks is one of the piles. Then potentially quite a bit more, but of course that's restrictive. But anyways, I have enough to like do it on shepherds and archives if I have to. I should have put a shepherd on top. I mean, I got lucky I drew one anyway, but I could have done that. I'm not in love with the heralds I got, to be honest. What's in the, yeah, I technically have a little bit more than whatever number of buys and gains I said, because Zombie Mason can also do one. Ironworks pawns also chains, so that's extra gains. Ironworks bridge also chains. I mean, anything that's a gainer chains to additional gains with the ironworks. So piling pawn and archive might be the easiest thing, actually, depending on the draw. That should be, well, now pawn shepherd or shepherd archive. I have to think which of these two things would be better, or is likely to be more draw for me, having the pasture in the deck, or necromancering something right now. I don't really know. It's boring to sit and think about it though. So. Okay, that's all right. So good, pretty good herald hit. Well, something hit anyway. I gotta pay off this debt at least. That's not ideal, but probably the ironworks is the best thing. Okay. I just want to kind of check where I am. I can get the archives right now with bridge plays. That's not quite paying debt off yet. And then I need $3. So they're not quite there. I think I can go card coin though with pawn. Now we're getting there. Because we don't need the pawn bias necessarily. This may be it. This is probably good enough. So if I go pawn, card, coin, then I'm gonna have this is all the coins in there. It'll give me 2, 8, 9, 10. I need, what do I need? $12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, $12. Is that right? I don't even need, no, I need more than that. Confused myself. Can also, well, I can score a bunch of points regardless. Or a decent amount of points. What's he got now on his archive sitch? Just one, so that's not a huge deal. I managed to confuse myself. I need $15. That's more than I'm gonna have. Unless I gain like 3 bridges. I'm not gonna be able to play them all, so that's not it. My next turn is looking good, as long as he doesn't end it. So if I score some points and don't let him end it, that's not so terrible either. The only risk, of course, or the only fear then would be of him ending it. So Because I'm starting with a shepherd and a necromancer. There's probably like some easy pile out, but I'm just not seeing it. Pawn. Nah. I'm super confused about what exactly his deck can do, so we'll just see. He didn't have a lot on the archive, so I wasn't so worried about that aspect of it. But I may have totally blown it. I don't know. That's fortunate for me. Feel okay at this point that he's not going to be able to do that much. Yeah, especially with that. That's not too terrifying. And I should have a finish. I will necro a zombie apprentice, a herald here to get a really big first shepherd. I guess the scary thing that he could do potentially, no, that's just not gonna happen. I probably played that last turn a little too scared, but like I didn't take another estate there just because I was slightly worried about the buys, but feels okay. This first one took a while. I've been playing slow. I've been playing slow in both my matches. Not that this is like the easiest thing to play. Got it in my head on that last turn that if I played 2 bridges, the shepherds were going to cost $1. It's not true. But now that the debt's paid off, that's not an issue. Yeah, he just didn't. he didn't have he didn't have stuff on. He was on a low archive turn, so there was no way he was gonna do anything super big. There's another necromancer. The last one I probably should have done differently, but do I have the gains? I don't even know if I have the gains. 3 buys, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I should have ended this faster. Make sure I have the money. It's probably excessive. Was a little bit excessive. Okay, so I went first. Yeah, I don't really have any. I mean, I didn't watch him play his turn, so obviously there were mid-turn choices that maybe. I know there were ones I messed up, but I couldn't say that necessarily he did that, play that bad at all, or other than just we both had pretty okay draws. I don't know. Maybe he had really bad draws. I don't know. I didn't see his hands, but I felt just like I was the turn ahead from first player. There's another bridge mega turn. I mean, we didn't really do a bridge mega turn on the last one, but this one is more likely to actually see a bridge mega turn. I probably would just open trade route minstrel. You could open, or trade route bridge, I guess. Yeah, trade route bridge. Fortunately, there are 2 villages here, so it's not like if you lose the minstrel split, you automatically lose, though it is going to be fairly important. There's not really much changeling work. I mean, you're not going to, I wouldn't mess around with Horde just for that. You can, of course, open double terminal a little safer here because of save. So I'll save this state and buy a minstrel here. Though, yeah, I don't have to. I mean, I can buy a rabble or whatever, or a patrol. Probably a patrol, actually. He may get me with his cycling. I mean, he hit the 5 anyway, so... Well, okay, he saved for it. It wasn't like he hit it. That's not accurate, the way I describe that. But he may get trashed a little faster. I don't know if it's worth it for me to buy a silver. I kind of think no, since I already have the bridge, so I'll probably just save the copper. I do need minstrels next, for sure. So, should be able to buy one this turn and also save whichever of the things I have. And that's a real nice shuffle for him. He triggers shuffle, but he got his minstrel right back in. So he is going to be clean and looking pretty good. We'll see if he gets a bridge now or if he just gets another minstrel. I think either one is fine. You're not necessarily going to get use out of the bridge yet. Minstrel's actually probably better. Yeah, I think I prefer his opening to mine so far. So this is all okay-ish. I got lucky here. So I'm not out of it by any stretch, other than just being second player might be the only thing that's really in trouble for me. Unfortunate that I didn't draw copper. I think it's going to cost me a save. Well, no, that's not true. It's not really going to cost me a save. I wasn't going to be able to save anyway. And I guess if I wanted to, I could get a changeling. I think I'd rather have the minstrel. He's going to have his patrol. So he's moving. He's pretty well. He shouldn't have $6 just because the trade route not worth anything. Maybe he does. I guess he must have $6. I mean, I would just go minstrel bridge if I were him. You could go Herald bridge, but I like that. Yeah, he should be. He should be pretty safe at this point. I could try and get a Herald as a way to, I don't know if that really helps me come back, but so I have 2 minstrel. Yeah, it's gonna be hard here is trying to get back to the patrol. I may be super confused about what the deck looked like as well. I thought, for some reason, I thought I had no, I guess that's all right. Yeah, I didn't. Never mind. Never mind. This should give me an okay shot at finding the patrol. Not guaranteed by any stretch, but some kind of chance of doing it. hopefully he's stopping and thinking because he's stalled. But maybe he hasn't. It seems unlikely. Yeah, he did stall, okay. I did find the patrol. So I cannot, if I do trade route and bridge, it's going to be 6. I'm not going to be able to save the minstrel anyway. So I guess I'm just going to draw on and clean the shuffle up. I don't think this can buy. Yeah, I can't. I guess the only thing it lets me do is maybe get a well, yeah. I mean, it could get me a patrol if I wanted a patrol. I don't know that I have the actions for it. Whoops. Again, I have a shot here of finding a patrol. Oh, sorry. I bumped the old microphone. So okay, that's nice. Doesn't matter particularly. So I can just have a minstrel on top. Which is good. I don't necessarily need to save anything. I guess there's a question here of whether the trashing is worth it. If it was giving me a coin, sure, that would be easy. But I could go, well, I could get a changeling here, so that might be worth it. I was thinking I could go Minstrel, Herald, Bridge, and not trash as a possibility. Or I can, of course, trash and do Minstrel, do like Herald, Bridge, Changeling. Changeling could be quite nice. at some point the bridge split is going to be kind of important. The waiting on the trashing is maybe the bigger risk. I'm not sure. Buying a changeling doesn't really help my draw at all. So it's in some sense a kind of a big risk too. That's a really good starting hand. I was quite lucky. So I'm up to 3 bridges. I mean, if I can take the bridge split, I feel okay about my chances, actually. But if he gets 3 here, then it may be hard. I doubt he takes 3, so there's an okay chance of me being able to take them. Then I have to get minstrels, or I have to get heralds, which then there's a risk of the piles going, but yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to take the 3 bridges safely, but probably not. Even assuming there are that many. That's not great. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Well, how do I want to do this? So we just want to, well, no, we need all the actions, don't we, to play all the, or do we? How many we got to play? 4 terminals? Yeah, we're going to need all of them. So we just want to, it doesn't especially matter, I don't think. Oh, there's a 4th minstrel, though. The last card's a minstrel. I'm not sure we're going to be able to escape playing it, though. Well, what if we do it like this? Is the last card a minstrel? I think it has to be, right? I think this is the way to do it. Okay. I don't know if I need the coin or not. I probably am going to need the coin, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just gonna play them all. So he's got four bridges and a trade route. 4 bridges and a trade route and a changeling. 4 bridges, trade route, changeling. 7 gains. He's got 7 gains. I think. Right? Yeah, okay. He's got 7 gains. And so if I leave 7 heralds, he can't win. Right? As long as he doesn't have 8 gains. 4 plus a changeling plus a trade plus a buy. That's 7. I use my fingers. And then yeah, so he can't like empty the estate if I take all the bridges and 2 heralds. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, along with a patrol. I don't think I can play all those. Maybe I can. Not really sure. Probably not all of them, but maybe it's possible with Herald Chains. I probably, because he's first, so he can't take the tie. The risk here, of course, is drawing heralds at the end. You know, if a herald's bottom deck, then I can't play as many terminals. Oh no, I took a patrol and there's, well, can he get 7? Can he afford that many? I guess we're about to find out. Because I sure forgot about that. I'm an idiot. It should have been a rabble. Well, I couldn't gain a rabble. Well, I could have swapped some of that out, I think. No, it wouldn't have, the math wouldn't have worked. But anyway, that was still super stupid of me. Well, surely he's just going to finish. Yeah, I mean, he must have her. Oh, that was stupid. So stupid. I don't want to tell him if he doesn't see it, but surely he sees that. Because he's got to have enough money, right? Well, one's a changeling in there. He's got to have exactly enough. If he has 2 coppers. Anyway, I'm not gonna pre-send the message, but surely he's just sees it and is gonna win. That was so stupid of me. Just for him to end it, and gives him exact change to do it too. Oh, that was so bad. I mean, my turn could have looked similar. I just would have needed to save something, and I would have changeling for, one of the heralds, and just not bought a 5. Maybe bought a trade route potentially, but he might not see it. I mean, if he sees it, I would think you would just be clicking on it. So he didn't see it, unless I'm not missing something. So okay. I mean, if he asks for undo, I'll grant it, of course. So I've asked for many an undo in my time. Yeah, so he must just not notice it. I guess, yeah. Because he does have a changeling, right? I mean, I'm not guaranteed to get through the deck if I don't have any draw cards on top here with the minstrel that the herald can hit. Then I'm also totally done. So it's not necessarily that game is over for him. Yeah, my turn would have just had to look a little different. I would have been able to save something, which I guess would have been nice. I don't think that tunnel stuff helps him much. So I'm still pretty precarious here. If this herald, or if this minstrel doesn't reveal some draw. But it did. But still I'm in a somewhat precarious situation. Okay, that was lucky. I don't want to draw all 3. I guess I'm not, I don't know, can that herald even hit? I have another herald in there. But, and more bridges. So I guess if I play the minstrel, I'm guaranteed to find a hit with the herald. If I do it this way, I think there's like herald, minstrel, or more, but maybe it's okay to, I'm not sure. Well, I'm gonna get to patrol, so I'm gonna see anyway, aren't I? Okay. Five should be sufficient. 7 buys should be able to do it. No. He didn't finish it off for me. Well, 4 bridges are going down for sure. I just have to think about this part. Oh, I can just buy out the tunnels. Never mind. Yeah. So I was just lucky that he didn't see it. I don't want to tell him he had win. I don't want to tell him that in chat. But that's probably the main place you went wrong. I botched that badly by lowering those piles. I don't know. People who are listening to me in Discord, if you were HvB right now, would you like to hear from your opponent that you missed a win? Or would you prefer to not hear that? Give me feedback in the Mix Intrigue channel. Those social niceties, tough to navigate. Kaplane started typing. He couldn't commit, but he started. I don't know what we're waiting for. All right. I need your advice, Kaplane. Probably, yeah. Kaplane would want to hear about his missed win. Okay, that's something to consider. I don't want to say it. It's too much pressure. Not on me, but all right. So bridge again. So, but not enough village here to finish, to do super bridge stuff. Oh wait, no wait, there is. Never mind. There's this card. Okay, yeah. Capitalism. That's the thing. So, there's no villages for getting your draw up. Besides crossroads. But I suppose so. What are the other ones? Amulet? Yeah, but you're not gonna have the. Well, you got a trash for sure. So probably double amulet is fine. You can play 3 rabbles after a crossroads. That's a pretty big hand if you're trashed. So that's still that's a lot of bridges in play potentially still. So that's nothing to shake your head at. Someone else upvoted it. Psychomatic upvoted it. That's 2 votes. I won't tell them in the middle of this game though. that would be psychological warfare. My window of opportunity, it's definitely passed on that one. I guess you don't have to even use rabble for draw necessarily. You can just use lots of cross. Well, yeah, no. You're going to trash the estates. So we will we'll see how this goes. I'm getting thin. I could take a capitalism now, but I think I'd rather go thinner. I expect I'll have another chance later on once some of the estates are trashed. Trashing 3 cards on turns 3 and 4, of course, is super great for me. You could play kind of a rabble big money, basically, with these treasures, with these capitalism treasures. You know, that wouldn't be terrible, probably. This is reminding me of that game I played with Dan, where I played an amulet every turn of the game from turns 3 to 4 on, which is not fair to the opponent. I did miss. I did finally miss. So should I take it here, or should I get this last copper, or last whatever it is? Oh, the vagrants are super bad though if I'm gonna do rabble big money with capitalism things. I forgot about that. I did forget that. Yeah. That's not good to have the 3 vagrants in the deck. Shoot. I guess I can trash them with amulets. Maybe. I should have been just, if that was the deck I wanted, one Crossroads would have been okay. Probably not though. I mean, I can get that later. Probably just no vagrants, just passes would have been better. Hopefully we find the estate. Yay. Perfect. I played it as an action just to show off, I guess. Yeah, that was dumb of me. I think I like that deck idea too. I think I like the idea of the rabble bridge money. So I can take another bridge here. Trashing won't. Oh, now my microphone's all fuzzy. Okay. Maybe I'll take my rabble now. I could take a courtier. Maybe I'll just always draw vagrants at the start of my turn, and I won't have to worry about it. It really does feel like I should trash vagrants. Oh no, that's so bad. Why'd I do that? So he didn't buy capital. Oh, he had bridge, so he couldn't. I'm gonna take a coin. I think I just want it all. So this gives me 5. I can trash here and get another bridge. I guess I could have bought a crossroads too. We'll see if he'll let me buy a crossroads. Thank you. I don't actually know that I want a crossroads, but maybe I can start buying green, I don't know. These stupid vagrants, so dumb. If I'm lucky with my draw here, I might be able to get a couple bridges. I don't know why I bought that crossroads now. The crossroads then was just garbage. Like, it's just putting a stop card into my deck. I'll be able to buy it for free anytime I buy a green card later on. That was just the stupidest thing. It's doing nothing for me. I don't have a second terminal. That's so dumb. I wonder if I should buy a bunch of Silk Roads. No, I kind of want to. Buy a bunch of Humble Castles. I'm going to have to green because I bought that dumb Crossroads. I mean, I'm not going to have to green, but... Why does he have a Druid? Obviously, the real story here is that I've got a plan now. The real story here is that the I don't know what I'm trying to say. Try and keep buying these bridges, add a second rabble. He's got to get capitalism sometime. Does he have the money for it now? Probably does. There, you can get it. All right. Guess I could buy all these. He'll probably get the last bridge. I don't know. I'm down to 2 vagrants now. Stupid vagrants. He gets the old crumbling castle. Holy cow. That was super friendly draw for me. So, how many did I play? 5 bridges. So the humble castle is gonna cost, like, how many castles can I buy right now? I can buy 1, and then another one for $1, another one for $2, and then the next one for $3. That's 6. I can't get the one after that, but I don't need the one after that. What does this do me? I guess I could buy more points, but this is a good amount of points. I can buy like 50 duchies. I can buy 4 silk roads. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I had a really good amulet draws. And I even did stupid stuff. And I didn't get punished for it, like my vagrant. I didn't like draw the vagrants dead. So I did not get punished for stupidity by shuffles. This game does not have bridge. It does have city quarter and university, which are pretty good together. And it has island and Disneyland, which are pretty good with university. It has many things you'd want and more. I already said that, Tracer. Oh, Tracer's not listening. Well, who can blame him? I guess I'm gonna open potion border guard. I mean, it could be silver. You do want to count, but you can also try and gain the count. I guess you can also open potion scouting party. Though maybe that triggers a shuffle. I don't know. Like a bad shuffle after that. I never really can understand scouting party and shuffles. I always confuse myself. Silver, I don't think really does much for you. Border guard might help you later on in various ways. So that would be the appeal of buying the old border guard. But I'll just follow him. I'm gonna laugh when I only have 1p. Okay. Yeah, see, this is this issue. Well, I guess it's just, maybe it's a little quicker. If you keep on scouting party. Yeah, that's probably okay. Whoa, that is nice for him. I would take account, no question. Wouldn't even really think about it. I don't think. I guess you could do a city quarter at this point. I don't know. Band of Misfits is pretty bad actually here. Wait, what? I was so confused. He wants the scouting party and then buy border guard. That's okay. That's fine. That makes some sense. I'm going to also border guard. This is likely to leave me without enough for okay, I can. So the Band of Misfits may end up being used as islands, I guess. It's really, you would really like another cantrip on the board or something, another little spammable thing. I guess Vault will kind of satisfy that niche. I'm probably ready to buy a city quarter. 2 universities is okay, I think. It depends. If the scouting party, yeah. This is sort of the question. Obviously, if I'm gonna go with that, I would just discard the potion here. Which isn't unreasonable, I don't think. But if I'm gonna start buying the city quarters, probably 3rd university is good though. It's hard to say that I'll be able to. No, these states are in hand, so it's okay. Pretty soon, though, we're going to want to start on that. I'm going to also get a Tragic Hero. But maybe 1 Vault. Not sure. Some Band of Misfits are okay. I guess if you're going to take a band, you might as well take a... You almost might as well take a border guard at this point. This is going to be good trash for him and also for me. Or decent trash anyway, I would think. hopefully draw. He didn't get to trash any estates, which does suck a little bit. Though if he gets a vault, it becomes less of a really matter at all. He buys city quarter. I agree with that, I think. I almost wonder if three universities is enough, then we don't even want to have. Before, you could play with 4. Though actually, if I'm going to trash, I don't want to top deck the, or if I'm going to buy a city corner. Because once you're buying city quarters, you're really not necessarily it's okay with the vault. This hand's, of course, a little bit worse, but it's a little sad. That's really nice for him. If he gets another trash here, then he's going to be in a really good shape. I'm very likely to draw to add 2 things. But I just have to do it to start paying more debt off. Then I'll buy another city quarter on my turn. Yeah, that's super, super, super nice. That's not workable. If I had a university in hand and I could draw and then get some city quarter stuff going, I could maybe save the hand, but this is not gonna work. This is more or less resignable, but it was bad anyway. But if I had drawn on this turn, there was still some kind of chance, I think. I'm pretty... I guess he didn't have anything useful to top deck. What did he empty? I mean, I don't care that he emptied the Trashy Curious particularly. So I'm not even sure it's worth it. I have two universities, city core, and count sitting in here, so it's a really good hand. Okay, so this is a thing. What did he say that was stupid? I don't know when he typed that. Yeah, if I had had this hand in the hand before, I would be in the game still, but I don't know that I'll still be in the game now. I mean, I do have more universities, so that's really your limit. Well, yeah, that's sort of your limit on how much green you can get. It's at least a part of it. So it's definitely, it's not as bad as, well, it's pretty bad. I don't know if you want as many golds as he has, to be honest, but I mean, what is in the 4 tragic heroes? I think I got 2 tragic heroes, so he has 4 still, something like that. Well then, I shouldn't have. But this still is not that great due to some stuff. I feel like I need to get these just to even be in a position to compete on the... Okay, here we go. How many of these do I have to play before I can play this safely? Is this okay? 1, 2. No, I don't think so. 1, 2. I think you can play with 5 in hand. I need to... Apparently I'm just going all distant lands. What do I have left? Shoot. I think it's like Vault and... I mean, I have to trash. But if I top deck Tragic Hero, then I believe it's guaranteed to fail. So I feel like I have to blow it up, though I don't really want to blow it up particularly. This shuffle maybe not great. I put a bunch of distant lands in there, didn't I? Shoot. Am I gonna have to trigger the shuffle again? No, I'm just not gonna have any buys. I'm gonna have 1 buy. Oh boy. So I top decked a gold in the end. I guess this is okay. Well, I have a deck now. That's something. Maybe that last Tragic Hero should have been a potion. I don't know. He's gonna get the last of distant lands. He can do vault city quarter stuff. He has buys. I don't have buys, so that makes that a little bit harder for me to do. I mean, can do islands. I wish many things. He's way ahead. I wish he weren't so far ahead. It's just gonna be really hard for me to score without lowering piles such that he's able to catch me. Buys an island. Yeah, that's okay. I can live with that result. Oh boy. This is gonna be real interesting. Or something. It's gonna be real something. He's got 8 debt, huh? Okay, so how to do this. He did take quite a bit of debt. So can I get, I don't think I can. $13, can I get $13 here? I mean, I probably have $13 in hand already, but not without, I can't get $13 and do all the other things I want to do, probably. Because I would like to gain a duchy with count and island it away. I guess I don't technically have to island it away if that's not in the cards. Because that would be a good thing to be able to do. He could dud. That's not impossible. He didn't top deck something with count, so it's not impossible for him to dud. Basically, I need $7 more if I want to try and get the province and pay off the debt. Which is not gonna be the easiest thing in the world to do. I can play 6 terminals and about 4 are spoken for already, 5 are spoken for already. So I might have something I can do. This is all sort of questionable. I don't know if the tragic hero is going to get used. Feels like I should be able to use him for some money or something. but no guarantees of that. I mean, I can also get down low enough in cards, certainly. He's probably going to be able to empty the islands. What are we down here to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need another. Okay. So I can skip playing the vault. I can get the island. And I'd have still not enough. What's in there? There's a island in there and something else. Another band of misfits. Oh boy. So I mean, there's like the maximum points way, which is to keep this stuff in the deck and just hope we draw city quarters so we're not dead on them. It would be sad if my vault is what rescued him, but that's life. We did get to a province, so that's sort of nice. Well, that's not going to help him draw. So that's cool. Maybe he did dud. If he did that, I'll be able to empty the islands for a win, probably. I didn't think about that I was playing towards a dud. I probably didn't want to play my vault. That was maybe my mistake. Oh, I can't empty the islands. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought there were like 3 left, not a million. Because I don't have the buys. I mean, I can get all but 1 island, which is not necessarily good enough. Though he is low, or I might be able to pass him on points, in which case he may not have a win, depending on how many. What's the sitch on the tragic hero? So he still has 2 tragic heroes. So he can get 3 buys. Fortunately for me, I did play those 3 buys. He does have some debt. He does have just a crap ton of money though, and more because he had his city corner. He's not gonna dud again. I don't think I can finish, so I think I'm still doomed. I don't know if it helps me to take the islands or not. He can then just use universities for counts to gain duchies. Like that's gonna work too. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing a 3 pile, but I don't think it's possible. So I don't necessarily need to keep worrying about it. At least I wouldn't think it's worth worrying about it. I mean, I can score quite a bit on this turn. I don't think it's going to necessarily be enough. It seems unlikely that it'll be enough. This is probably wrong. So, can I double province? That wouldn't be so bad. If I could double province. I can definitely province double duchy. Can I double province duchy? That seems maybe possible, but I might have to sacrifice playing some islands to make it happen. I don't have to get all the islands either. If I leave some islands, that makes it maybe a little harder for him to... No, because I just don't have any points. Shoot. It feels like I should leave some islands, but I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I discard 6 to vault? Probably not. I can double province though, if I want. Because I could top deck a couple things. I can just avoid playing any of the islands, right? If I want to. That'd be 3, 9, 10. I can get to 16. Let's just do it. I don't know. Probably he's just you know, ending it with 4 island gains and some other buy of something. Seems pretty likely. I guess if I want, I could have touched 0 islands. he draws really well, he might be able to do 4 provinces. Well, he's not going to get $34, but 3 provinces would have definitely been possible for him. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gained one of the islands. Because then he can't pile, I don't think. And I just have 37. That feels like that would have maybe been better. He might have been able to triple province at that point. Which would have been pretty good. He could have triple provinced, and then that would have put him at 46. He could have triple province and some islands if he wanted to. I might have been able to catch that. Yeah, I think I probably should have left 5 islands. If I have his gains right, that would have been better. Because me just having 37 less would not be a big deal. Or 2 less wouldn't make a big difference. No, wait. He has 2 tragic heroes, right? Yeah. So 5 islands would have lost 2. 5 islands he could beat me. It would beat me by 1 point. Yeah, that wouldn't have helped. Maybe 0 islands would have helped. I could believe that. Gains a vault though. So maybe he's going for the 4 provinces. Well, he doesn't have any buys. Now I'm confused what he's going for, to be honest. I don't think he can win now anymore, this turn. But it seems like it must have been a forced win. I could do copper count, but I just don't know that really improves my hand. I feel like he had to have had a win there, but maybe he didn't have enough money. I'm not sure. No, that doesn't sound right. He needed $20 or $18 with the iffy universities for the islands. I think that would have worked. If I draw here, which is a big if still, I'm going to scan through quite a few cards, but if I find like 2 city quarters together or something, that could end my run. But I basically have to find either a city quarter or university plus one of my draw cards. So, and I have a good amount of green now. I'm not. So he's down to just the 1 buy if I don't draw 2. So he's not gonna. That's gonna make his pile outs harder too. What would be funny, what I didn't check, okay, yeah, they're all down. Would have been funny if he didn't have a mat or a distant lands on the mat and I didn't know it the whole time. And he was gonna play it to jump ahead. He can score quite a lot. So I think I'll probably need to draw in order to actually oh, okay. Wait, couldn't he have bought the 3 islands there? I forgot about duchy gaining with count for scoring. He could have just bought 3 islands and won. Oh well. I don't know. He's not looking for 3 piles this match. Yeah, I forgot about his count. Because that was the way to do it. That was easy win too. I mean, there were others, but so if I get the 3 islands in a province, that's already, well, that's a tie, which I would take. If I draw that much, though, I'm likely to have hit some other stuff. So that's really good. I will take Lantern. We'll take University. We'll take Tragic Hero. Well, I should check that this isn't already finished. Well, not without Tragic Hero anyway. I don't think. We're still ways off from getting this. For sure. This is kind of unfortunate because I have to, well, now he may be in hand. I should check if it's in hand. I get the island and I gain 2 duchies and I play a vault, that's dollars. Right. University for island is already, well, I'm going to have to play a vault, so that's not going to change, but 2 duchy gains. Island estate is enough, I believe. That would be 5 plus 6, 11. Should be a 1 point win. So we should be good here, no matter what. He did not. He missed 2 wins there. So I was very fortunate that he did not see those. I don't think I played worthy of a 4-0, but some sloppy play with that I got away with because of good luck on my draws, and some sloppy play that I got away with because he missed wins. But in any case, anyway, thank you all for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to play Burning Skull on Saturday, so if you want to watch that, it's at 19 UTC. See you later.